Hello, hello, hello. Here we are again, working in Rita Berman's books. This one I chose today is the Europe book, and I started out by coloring this little page with the, I guess he's maybe a swan, or I guess we'll call him a swan. But I finished up this side. I thought it turned out really, really pretty. I could raise it up a little bit so you could see the whole thing. And we're going to do this side with the bird. So let's get started. I'm going to try to use some blues over here too, and get my things out of the way so I can. Okay, the little swan, I just took my white and I colored her all in white. This one's a little different. She has some leaves on her back, but that's okay. I'm going to still go over my little swan. I just want white all over her. And she must be a her because she has a little crown. And then I took my grays. I had two of them. This one is 30% warm gray. And I just started giving her a little bit of shading. And then I'll come back in and blend that. It's not blending very well, but that's okay. We'll get it blended. We can come under these leaves. Kind of like that, where her neck starts turning. Did I get them all? I just want to make sure I get them all. Okay. Around her neck under here. Just maybe a little bit under her crown. And I'm going to take my blender pencil. No, I'm not. It's got blue all over it. How come every time I start to talk on this and I'm recording, my voice starts getting all crackly? Alright, so I'm just going to blend these two together. And just kind of blend these up. This is a Kardashian blender pencil. I've got kind of one of each to see which ones I like. Well, I've got probably two of each. I usually get 2 of each. I like the Prisma, but I also like these. Oops, I almost threw my pencils on the ground. So I just want to blend this gray in. You can also use your white pencil. We're just blending all of this in. We just want the shading to look like it's a shade, not a... And since I put the white down first, it's just going to blend better. So right there, I did a kind of a weird little something or another. That's okay. That's good enough. Okay, so now, I don't know what all these little feathers mean, but I think we're going to do some green. I went through and sharpened all of my pencils, every single one of them. Prisma, and that is what we're using tonight, is Prisma. And I'm going to get out all my little ones here. And whoops, and that's from the pencil sharpener. I don't want it to get mixed in. So that was lime peel, and this one is Verde Kelly. It's probably something else. It's probably Kelly green. I'm trying to speak German. So I'm just kind of mixing my colors together. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I like that. Cerulean green. I like this color. I'm just kind of mixing it in now. And what do we have here? Olive green. I'm going to just go really, really, really light with this so it doesn't get really, really dark. I'm going to use my spring green. And that's one good thing. You can go right over the top of these with your lighter colors. Okay, and then we'll switch back to our lemon peel. Could be these all different colors, but I want the page to blend, so the easiest part is to make the flowers blue and then use the green in the leaves. So that's my thought on it. Everybody might have a different thought, I don't know. Like that. Okay, let's do this one the same way. Have to be careful when you go back over with a darker color over a light color, because you will make it disappear. So I try to do the lighter color first and then come over it with the darker color, even when I forget. Then you just be more careful when you realize what you just did. Okay, so we got one more, and let's that is almost a neon green. Okay. So let's work on her little head. That one's a little dark. Let's try the Kelly green. Like that. I'm going to lay those aside because we're going to need them again soon. So let's see if I can make that little crown that small gold, because that's pretty little. I'm going to put my yellow, and I'm going to take my brown on either side, just teeny bit. And that was chestnut brown, and now I'm going to use my mineral orange for my medium color. And that's probably the best I'm going to get that little thing. So I'm looking for what the color I did the beak. Let's see. Okay, let's try, it's a jasmine, yeah. That looks pretty good for what it is. And now we got to do the little flowers. And we're going to make them blue. So I think I'm going to use the Caribbean blue. Let me sharpen it more, because there's tiny little princess flowers. And I'm not going to try to shade them, they're just too small. So let's do, I don't want yellow. Let's see. What do we got? Yellow ochre. That's closer. Okay. And then I'm going to finish her little neck by, I think this 30%, yeah. I'm just going to fill in these little spots. I'm thinking I am going to start a Color for the Joy of It Facebook page where we can just post our pictures if we want. Cerulean blue. Because even I sometimes do pictures that don't get videoed. And I'd love to see everybody's version. So I'm just making the water. And then, let's see, I put was almost a lavender. Which one did I use? I'm thinking. Nope. I don't think this was it, but this will work. I'm just adding some lavender into this water. And then we're going to come in with our white. Where did you go? And I'm going to blend it with the white. So I picked 3 different color blues. What were they? The blue lake, and the lavender was violet. And I put a little Caribbean blue in there. and that's all I want. And then I'm going to go over it with the white until it looks nice and smooth, because we're not going to do a lot of water on this side. Okay. So I think these are like little clouds. So I think what I'm going to do is come behind her first of all and just do them in white. And then we're going to come in with the blue, and I find doing it in the white and then coming back with the blue makes them soft. It doesn't have to be solid. I'm just giving it a good little coat. And let's see, right here we got something that was probably on the white from the blue. And I'm going to take my cloud blue, powder blue, not cloud. And let's just start following the shape of those like bubbles. And we're not making it solid, we're just following the shape. Okay, and then I'm going to wonder if cloud blue is too close. So I'm just looking. All right, so we're going to use muted turquoise. And we're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to go over the top and a little bit down. And then we'll come back in and we'll blend it in nice. And we'll just make it a nice, soft, whether it's supposed to be a little fog, whether it's supposed to be a little splash, whatever she intended this to be. We're just going to all right, let's take our white again, and all we want to do is just soften it. We don't want to make it disappear. We don't want to We can have some hard lines, it's okay. Okay. And sometimes I'll take my eraser. Let's see, do I have my other one here? I did. But I'll just go over her little eye. And it just takes the white away from what we just did. So, let's make this little dot, whatever it is. I just keep thinking about it. Make it blue. Maybe that's the way swans have a beauty mark. So, let's start on this little corner here. And we'll come back with our greens. And I think our Kelly green is my pick of the day to do the main vine. I don't know what those things are. Okay, and let's try to mix in a little bit of the lemon peel, lime peel, as we go along. And I really got out of line there. It's all right. I'm just gonna come right along the bottom. Like that. And try not to cover up the whole light color. Like that. Okay. I just got to figure out what those little balls are. So let's do something different with them. Let's go with a light blue on one side. Like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep knocking that thing around tonight. And I don't know if this is darker or not yet. I think the cerulean's what I colored the castle on the other page with. That took me a long time. You would think it would be quick, but it wasn't. Oh, I'm going to take my muted blue and do the bottom. Let's give it a little swirl to. Alright, now these things, what in the world are they? Some kind of little flower. So let's make these little leaves the lemon peel. Like that. And I'll go over this. This looks kind of patchy. That's better. Now let's take our Kelly green and finish that up to that. And we could shade these just a little bit on the bottom, real lightly. Just real lightly, like that. And I think these are some kind of a flower. So I just want to try to keep as much blue into this side as possible. So let's see. Let's try True Blue. And I'm going to go right around the outer edge like that. Let's see what happens. And then let's take, where's like a cloud blue? I keep saying cloud, so let's use it. And I'm going to just work that color down. And that will make a really pretty little blue flower. Like that. Okay. And we'll do the same here. We got a couple more like this, so we'll make sure we do them all the same. I'm thinking let's just do something and put some purple. I colored over these. Let's put some purple in the center. Little. That'll be good, huh? That's cute. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. So how many of these do we got? 2? We got 2. So I'm thinking let's do the purple. Coming down, and again let's use the powder blue. Let's see if we can pull that down. Just like that. So that's not pulling down very good, so let's just pull it down. Soften that hard line. like that. That worked. Kind of. I'm gonna do a little more. I did too hard on that line. I'm gonna press down a little harder. And I think what I'm doing is I'm pulling it off. All right, so I think I'll make these yellow. We have some yellow flowers over there too. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that. And I think this one is going to be a yellow flower. So we have a lot of little yellow flowers over there on the other page. And I kind of used a I'm going to go right around the very edge, just a little bit to give it just a hint. Make it just a little more interesting. Okay, and then I used kind of a dark goldenrod. That looks good. For the center. I think that's what we're going to call it. All right, so now we got this little guy, and that's what we got to remember is what colors we used. So I think the cerulean blue, I'm going to try to do like about a third of it. And then I used, we're going to use the muted turquoise. Because I want it to, there we go. Now it's kind of blending together. That looks good. Okay. All right, so now we're back to our Kelly green, and let's go ahead and get this leaf. Let's do a little bit of him. And we'll just move down the line and see what happens. Well, did something a little different down there, but that's all right. I took a nap today and I had the weirdest dream, and it just does not want to get out of my mind. It's gonna make a pretty page together. I'm just trying to get this all back into the camera. There's the yellow flower, so we're good. We're good. Okay. It's hard when you're looking through your the lens of your phone. Okay, it's not that green, it's this green. The lemon peel that we're using to give it some character. Oh no, we did these. I think I have my camera just a little bit too close. So I normally not knocking you guys around. I'm thinking this says bonjour. Bonjour? I don't know. I was going to look it up, but it's too late now. I have to look it up after I get off my phone. I just put it in the description. There was quite a few of these little flowers. Oh, we do have another little yellow flower. Good. That'll bring more over into this page. Okay, so now, what did we do? We did, I think, the cerulean blue. Around the outer edges of these flowers. Then we used what, the cloud blue or they're so close. Cloud blue and sky blue. And powder blue. Let's try that one. Let's see if that's what we did. We just kept turning little circles till we brought it down and mixed it in and softened it up. And then we put a little purple dot in the center. I think I got the wrong color. I did. That may not have been a good idea because I might end up smearing the purple into it too. Okay, now let's make sure we use the purple. Okay, now let's finish this little leaf up. It's starting to take shape and it's starting to look very pretty. Don't you love it when it starts to have some color and starting to look like it looks good. All right, these little dots, I did the cerulean blue, I think. But I did the muted blue, I think. Don't you wish you could just tell me, yes, that's right? I wish I could tell you that. I know, I bet you I'm making you dizzy hitting the phone. I'm sorry. Where's the muted blue? Muted turquoise. Seems like even when you think these are going to be quick little videos, they still take time to get through all of it. So now we need our lavender. And this time I'll try not to make such a harsh line. Keep bringing it down. Don't make a harsh line, Missy. Now let's try see if it'll pull down this time. It's just not a good blendable purple. You don't want to. So if you want to use some other color, then violet, violet isn't a friendly color. It's pretty, but it's not friendly. It's not compatible to other colors. It doesn't want to play. Let's see, and we did yellow for the little dots. I'm just thinking it's time to take a sip of whatever I brought myself over here to drink. I got me some Minute Maid berry punch. Well, I was going to say, that isn't the color. I did use it yellow. Okay, well, what do you know? That is good. All right, so let's get some of these leaves. I'm just going to use the lemon peel. It's lime peel, Georgia. Lime peel. Lemon would be more yellow, right? I think so. So what's your problem? I don't know. Okay, now we can come back with our Kelly green. Let me sharpen that little. Let's just say that little girl, well, her name is Kelly, so maybe she is a little girl. I watch too many farm reality shows. I think that's my problem. I love the country, though. I always wanted to live on a farm. Just never happened. Came close a few times, but oh, we have some tulips over here that are a good rose color. That'll make this rose happy. So now I just want to blend these a little bit. Boy, it seems like time just flies by. I wonder what these little bobble things are. What they're supposed to be. I don't know. All right, I know. Let's see. I'm sure I used carmine red. And where are they? And I think I used, well, let's start with the carmine red. And I may have used the eggshell. If not, that's what we're going to try. going to go back over there we go. It may not have been, but it will work. It's close enough. I'm going to make that one deeper, and this one just a little bit on either side so I can blend the two colors together. Such a little tiny thing. And I want the colors in here really dark. Okay. So we're going to start up. And try not to leave a hard line. And let's see what happens if we try to blend these up. I think that's going to be very pretty. I'm just going to darken this down here a little bit more. And in here, where'd we go? There it is. Let's darken it a little bit. And since this blends nicely, is more friendly than the purple or the violet. All right, let's see now. I'm thinking how to do this one. I did tell you that this was eggshell. Yeah, I did. Okay. If you don't know by now, we're using Prisma. Sorry if I forgot. That is one pretty flower. It's what I like about the more expensive, the oil and the... Isn't that pretty? Okay. So now we've got our little yellow flower. And by the time we got done with it, it turned out really pretty up there too. I just love that rose. That's so pretty. I try painting them in acrylics and I think maybe from coloring, maybe I just need to do it on what's coming out of my mind and not trying to follow somebody that's trying to show you their technique. Take what you can learn and then try it on your own. Work out your own style. I guess that's, you know, I'm learning even from coloring some things that's going to help me in my other arts. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So I just need to pull this up here. And I think we'll do a little bit on the sides. Like that. And then go back with our Kelly green again. I got out of line a little bit there. I have my big eraser in there. I normally keep the small one. I don't know what I was doing that I used that. All right, we're back to our little zippity flowers. And there it is, Caribbean blue. They're a little bit different shape, but that's all right. Okay. That helps bring enough of the blue over here, because that whole building is blue. I don't know why I decided to make it all blue, but I did. It was kind of hard to get it to be separated so it looked like, instead of one big blob of color. I worked on it quite a bit. Okay. What if we make this little flower? Where is it? A little bit bigger. Probably should have made it yellow, but I'm thinking I wanted to make it just added one more little flower in there. Okay. Yeah, I guess its camera is pretty close since I can't even raise the pencil up. So you must be getting a very close view. I love summer when you can hear the lawns being mowed off in the distance. And we've gotten so much rain. It's been wonderful. But I like rain. It's like it's the perfect temperature. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Put on your warm slippers and a sweater in the morning and you're fine. Turn the fan on a little bit in the evening and it makes it nice and perfect. Well, there's another little flower. We'll have to do him too. My landlord got himself a riding lawnmower. It's the cutest little thing you ever saw. But it's hard for him to walk around, so alright, we made that one purple. I guess I made that one purple. And that's the one that's not very friendly. It doesn't want to play well. And what did we use? Oh, the blue, okay. Well, it will push a little ways. It just won't push as far as I wanted it to go, but that's okay. Now, we did all these little yellow. Okay, and there it is. We're going to try this again. I think we used the eggshell, I'm not sure. Looks like it. And then we did the yellow, orange in the center. Okay. That looks pretty good. Okay. So I'm thinking let's use some blues in this. True blue is what I've got in my hand. Okay. What if we do these in true blue? That is such a pretty blue, isn't it? I'm thinking I'm going to make the letters in gold. And that helps bring more blue over here. So let's do what is this one? Spring green. I'm not going to say it, but that's such a pretty green. But I said it anyway, didn't I? I wonder if these are supposed to be glass. And I'm wondering if I want to just leave that like that now. I kind of like it like that. So if these are supposed to be glass, I wonder if we kind of made them. Oops, did I have that in the camera? Yeah, I think I did. Alright. Whoa, I really knocked you guys around. I don't know what's wrong tonight. I'm so sorry. I must not be seeing well. I'm getting my new glasses soon. Next week, I think. Sorry about that, guys. I still think I'll do a little green around here. Alright, so let's see if I can quit knocking you guys around and get this done. Verger. I don't know. Had a French lady who was trying to teach me, and I wouldn't pay attention at work. Chantal, if you're listening, sorry. It would have been a good thing. She used to give French lessons at home. She did all kinds of things. She had a massive amount of curly red hair. But she was French. Alright, now the magic happens. Oops, I got a line. And I keep getting out of line. Okay. So the only thing I want to do now is where did I put it? There it is. I'm going to take broken china and my little finger thing. And I just want to be very careful not to get into that. And I'm just going to do a little bit. That worked. Now, let's see. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think we're done. Let me stand up and raise you up. So you can get a full picture. There you go. You can see both sides. Didn't that turn out pretty? Don't that look nice together? Well, thank you very, very much for watching and giving me your time. And thank you for all of my new subscribers. I just am so grateful. And if nobody's told you that they care for you, that you're cared for, that you're loved, that you're special, you are. And don't think anything else. You are special. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you click on the little bell, you'll know each time that I'm putting something out. And if you have a comment, if you just want to leave me some encouragement, if you wanted to tell me something that works better, if you want to tell me something that you do, let me know. And I will work on getting a page up for us in Facebook, and maybe we could start sharing some of our stuff that we do. Not necessarily what you follow along with me, but some of the same pages that you color in these books. So until the next video, thank you. Bye.